You are fearfully and wonderfully made. My struggle with self-worth from one Bible verse, SWI, used to avoid mirrors. Not because I didn't have one eye, had three, but because every time I looked into one, all I saw were the flaws. Not enough. I try everything: diets, makeup, filters, hiding behind sarcasm or silence. But the real me, she stayed buried, bruised by every comparison and lie. Wrong shape. Not because God was missing, but because I was. I showed up, smiled, served. I knew all the words to every worship song. But when I heard people say, God loves you just the way you are, I nodded on the outside and rolled my eyes on the inside. Wrong skin, wrong voice, wrong everything. My friend practically dragged me to the women's weekend. It'll be good, she said. Just unplug, breathe, let God speak. Too much. From middle school on, I believed the world had a mold for beauty, and I wasn't even in the same factory. And church, it didn't help, because I didn't love me. How could he? Then came the retreat. I cared for my body, not out of punishment, but out of reverence. I chose clothes that made me feel free, not hidden. I sang louder in church. I smiled more freely in photos. Maybe you've believed you're too broken, too messy, too not enough. I didn't want to go. He shaped you with his hands, loved you into being, called you his own. I was skeptical, but I went. On the second night, the speaker shared about Psalm 139. I had heard it before, but this time, she looked right at me through me and read, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Every time I felt that old shame creeping back, I spoke it out loud. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. In that moment, I wasn't hearing a Bible verse, I was hearing a truth I had never dared to believe. Tears stung before I even realized I was crying. She didn't know my story, but somehow God did. I sat on a bench outside that night, wrapped in a blanket of stars and silence, and whispered, God, was I really made wonderfully? Like he was answering in his own gentle way. Yes, daughter, I made you with care. I made you with love. The wind stirred the trees. My heart stirred too. I didn't get a loud answer, but I felt something shift. That was the first time I began to see myself, not through the world's lens, but through the eyes of my Creator. I started writing Psalm 139 to 14 on sticky notes, on my mirror, on my fridge, in my journal, and slowly the lies lost their power. I didn't magically love everything about my reflection, but I started appreciating it, 'cause now I believed it. Friend, maybe you've been battling the mirror too, but here's the truth. God didn't mess up when He made you, fearfully and wonderfully made. Let that be your new reflection. Share and comment this if you believe God still writes the best stories.